Hi all. Today I'm going to go over what to do if you have a small website. There are existing pages that exist that you want to rank. You don't necessarily want to create new pages, and um, you don't want to create a content plan or anything like that. You just want to optimize what you have. I will go through the keyword research and then my thoughts on what to do with pages where there is very little keyword research and you're not sure what to do. Okay, so here is part of what I call an existing content audit or content plan, existing content plan. I have the current page titles of all of the pages here. How you get that is a separate video. I either use Ahrefs or Screaming Frog to create this. Then over here I have a section for the new titles. We can see here, this is a pretty easy one. This Isaac, Tacoma personal trainer. Okay, they're probably targeting. They have a keyword in there that they're targeting. That's good to know. What I can do is Ahrefs. So they don't have Search Console. They don't have analytics setup or anything like that. So I really have to do from scratch type of research. I only just set up Search Console for them like 4 days ago. So let's just do personal trainer. If you live in a small town, you can still do this too. You might say, well, what if my town isn't available? Like personal trainer, small town, or small town personal trainer. Well, you just look at what the big ones are doing. The searches will probably be similar. There's always arguments where people search differently in different cities, perhaps, but the best you can do is try to see what people in large cities are doing and then duplicate that or replicate that until you have more keyword data available. So personal trainer near me tells me that people probably might search, like I'm in Seattle, so I'd say personal trainer Seattle or personal trainer Tacoma. Let's just see if Tacoma's here. Okay, it is. I did some preliminary research, so that's why those are checked. Personal trainer Tacoma, great. Is there Tacoma personal trainer down here? I'm not going to want that because I'm not going to start with Tacoma personal trainer because there are fewer searches. The difficulty isn't there. Maybe it's a better keyword, but as far as I can tell from the data, this is more well known. Personal trainer Tacoma. The keyword difficulty is 0, 250 searches a month. I'm going to go with that one. So I go back over to my page plan and I say personal trainer Tacoma. And then I look for, I have a lot of space. I have up to 60 or 70 characters, depending on who you talk to. 60, some say 70. Honestly, you can make a page title as long as you want to make the page title. It's going to get cut off in the SERPs and on Google. But every keyword in there can help you rank. And it looks like I chose Tacoma personal fitness. There it is, personal fitness trainer. So why would I choose this over maybe these down here? I just believe that if it's higher up, the higher up the ladder it is, it's probably more likely to have more search volume or have been searched more than what's displayed here. That could be wrong, but that's how I do it. If all things are equal, I'll just choose the higher one. Plus, this is different enough that maybe it'll help me rank for many different permutations of these keywords. So personal trainer Tacoma, personal fitness trainer Tacoma. Keyword stuffy, sure. Is it going to work? Sure. It's not a difficult niche, and yeah. So here I am. Here's the next page. We have take the first step. I don't know what kind of page that is. Looks like maybe it's a landing page for ads or something. I don't see a contact page for us on here. So I'm going to assume that this is basically a contact page. And so I'm not going to have any keywords for that. So, but some people are looking for biometry. This company. And I know that because if we check out this website, BFit Tacoma, that's partially biometry, same thing. BFit, Since I have like 4 days of Search Console data, we'll take a look. I'm just going to show you that I know that Biometry and BFit, the brand name basically, the brand name of this website is searched. And I'll tell you why that's important in a sec. Okay. Most clicked keyword, biometry. I can even verify my keyword research from earlier on personal trainer Tacoma. Top fitness Tacoma. Okay, biometry, BFit, great. So why was I looking for the brand name? I'm looking for the brand name because this is a contact page basically. And if I'm gonna, do I want to get clever or can I justify saying contact biometry? Because if people are looking for the brand name, they're also looking for contact information likely. And so saying contact biometry is going to be relevant for those people. And the content on the page, it says take the first step, reach out to us, basically if you're looking for a health advisor. So I chose find a personal trainer Tacoma. We saw that there are no keywords for that, but again, I'm just being reasonable. I'm asking myself, if there's no keyword data, what is this page about? And then what can I put on the title that tells people what this page is about? I'm just being, logical, just describing the page in as few words as possible. Articles. This is their blog page. This page isn't going to really rank for anything. It's just it's just pulling in articles from around the website. So I just put fitness, nutrition, and workout articles by Biometry. You might even be able to just put Biometry blog, but we'll see what happens with these keywords. Maybe it does well. If it doesn't, well, we can leave it. It doesn't really matter. We're not expecting this page to convert. So now here's one I haven't worked on yet. So you'll get my completely raw thoughts on this. Okay. Just looking at this is a side note, just looking at this, I'm going to assume that the formatting here is terrible. I'll put my bottom dollar on it. I just sleep better. Okay. There's some keyword information in there. Ways to sleep besides melatonin. We'll look at that. We can see here there are 3 H1s. I mean, that tells me that, yeah, it's just formatted poorly. And then do you want to talk more about your fitness goals? Where's that on the page? That's an H1 3 times. We need to talk to their developers. Like, where is this? It must have been a pop-up. So they have a pop-up as the H1. Usually, so if you can't find something and it's the H1 or a heading and it's not on the page, it's usually a pop-up. So I'm assuming they have some sort of email subscription or something like that. This also tells me they need help because the devs need help because you can see this poor, I don't know what you call it, imagery, user experience there. Like, this is bad formatting. Let's go back to SEO Quake. Like, even their supporting headings, their H2s, stop eating so late at night. Like, put a keyword in here. And also, they should put a list. 4 ways to stop or to sleep better besides melatonin. They should just put the list 1, 2, 3, 4, and then below have these sections. That way the list can get potentially pulled as a rich snippet, or I'll show you what a rich snippet is if you don't know. This is anything other than this. So here's the traditional look on the SERPs, the link, the page title, which is what we're working on right now, and then the description. Anything other than that is a rich snippet, or a featured snippet, sometimes called. People also ask for is one version. Images here, that's another version. When you see something, an indented different link, that's another version. See if we can find some images of rich snippets. Yeah, okay, so these reviews, that's a rich snippet. Okay, you get it. Anything other than the traditional looking blue page title and description is a featured snippet or rich snippet. And so one of the ways to do that is to have a list underneath the heading. And so I'd make a heading and then list out the 4 items, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then underneath those have a paragraph describing each one. So there's definitely better formatting we can do to make this rank better. Okay, now back to the page title. One, I'll just see what this is ranking for. Sleep aids besides melatonin. Okay, it looks like a difficult keyword. It is. It's hard. Let's see if there are. We're going to go to matching terms. You know, other sleep aids. Maybe we'll do that. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. We just put the word other in there. Maybe we can say other and. Maybe we can do other sleep aids, natural sleep aids, or melatonin alternatives. Let's try that out. Duplicate. First, let's just look at melatonin. We're going to reduce the difficulty. We don't want difficult keywords, so we're going to go max 30. Once you're above 30, they start to get hard, so I'm going to stick to 30. I have a whole bunch of melatonin stuff we could write about. But let's look for sleep or aid. Okay, minus right. We don't want right aid. Melatonin free. Exclude free. Just narrowing down our That didn't help. What else do we want to do? This limited it a lot. Let me remove that. Apply. So I removed the keyword difficulty filter. Oh wait, I want free because they're looking for alternatives. So melatonin free makes sense. Without melatonin, great. Okay. Let's just go to 40. Get rid of the ridiculous ones, but shorten our list a bit. Melatonin free sleep aid. Okay. The thing is that if I say this looks like an e-commerce. They're not selling the product. They're just writing about information. So I got to look at which of these are informational keywords. Maybe I will try this. Melatonin free sleep aid, sleep aids without melatonin. There are different ways to do this, but I have a small website, so that's fine. Let's put this here for my notes. I have a keyword section in here that's hidden. I just don't want to get into that for this video. But we were also going to do melatonin alternative. Melatonin alternatives. Wow, we could really expand this article. It's an easy one. Keyword difficulty of 10 out of 100. That's probably easy. I'll probably make some suggestions to the owner, although this is a little outside the scope of work that I'm going to do for him. Alternatives to melatonin. A 7. Nice. maybe melatonin alternatives is best. See, because there's our safe alternative to melatonin. Oh, for child, that's really specific. Okay, so this right here is the best keyword, and the reason why, it has a very low difficulty, but the second highest volume. So I'm going to go with melatonin alternatives somewhere on the page. Okay. Bro. What is going on? I can't. Anyway, suggested keywords. Okay, I had to go through and fix that. I didn't realize it, but I was clicking unfreeze rows instead of columns. Okay, so I have all those keywords saved. We know which keywords I'm going to go after: melatonin alternatives and sleep aids besides melatonin. Because I actually think that sleep aids besides melatonin sounds more informational than someone looking for transactions. Like if you say even melatonin alternatives, you might be looking to purchase right now. I always think that there's intent to purchase sometime down the road, but this just sounds maybe like they're trying to do research. So I might use this as well. Sleep aids besides. What's their current title? The current title is 4 Ways to Sleep Better Besides Melatonin. Let's see. Let's see. Natural. How to sleep better. Okay. So I like this. This should be easy. Let's see. What we have to figure out here is, do we want to focus on natural ways to sleep better? Or is the whole point of this to not use melatonin? And I really think that the point of this page, without speaking to the client, is that they really want to stop people from using melatonin, or at least get them to consider just living a healthier lifestyle. And so I think that we're going to go with that route. So let's try In the description, I'll put the number 4. And here, melatonin alternatives. Actually, let's do this. Melatonin alternatives. Boom. And then in the description, we'll do something like bracket 4 tricks. The way we get them to click. And then we'll write a better description, but I'll do that later. Great. So that's how I think about pages. Sometimes they're really fast, sometimes they're not. Sometimes it can get a little confusing, and you really have to ask yourself, what is the intention of this page? What is the purpose of it? And if it's not clear, it might need to be rewritten. Maybe I could have figured it out a little quicker, but wanted to exhaust all my options, make sure that I'm doing the best that I can. And you'll find yourself doing that too. When you look at so many pages and so many keywords, it can get overwhelming, and then you have to come back to the basics. What is the end goal here? How do I work backwards from it? And the end goal here is, are the keywords matching the intent of the page? I hope this helps.